what's up, everyone? We are doing a live stream just because we couldn't have youth group. We all got COVID, and we didn't have youth group, so I have Carson here with me and
What's
Will
up?
over there.
Howdy.
Hello.
Because I can't see what's going on. Alex, I'm trusting that you're doing what we need you to do. We got COVID, so that's why I felt like it was all right for us to be on the stream. So today we're going to be doing random stuff. I think the thing that's interesting most people is I'm going to try a lot of these hot sauces and with these chicken nuggets that actually, I forgot. I can't have Wendy's brand. Oops. So I'm just going to tape it off. So
I'm going to get demonetized.
yeah, we can't have...
Wait, where the hot sauce come from?
We can't have brands. We bought them from a store in Bedford that cannot be named.
Oh, I thought there'd be some like rare stuff from Mexico.
Why does it have to be from Mexico?
Because you just went to San Diego.
Because
one of them is from Korea.
True. One of them is Korean sauce. Actually, we have some Korean. Alex, don't forget to press record on the thing. Anyways, we'll do that in a little bit. But first, I have a very important question to ask you guys, Will and Carson. Alex, you're gonna have to refresh me on this question because I can't remember. Would you rather fight a chimpanzee
Oh my god.
once a year or a chicken every time you open the door to your car?
That's correct.
Would
To
you
the
rather-
death?
To the death.
To the death.
Would you rather fight a chimpanzee once a year,
How old's a
Or-
chimpanzee?
just a young chimpanzee, not a baby, like
I don't.
full-grown,
I'd rather kill a chicken.
or a chicken every time you open the door to your car? Remember, as you get older, you're gonna be using your car a lot.
I'm going to say chimpanzee. Chickens are scary, too.
I would have said chimpanzee as well.
So I would say chicken.
Chickens are scary, dude.
But can you change it like after a year, or is it for
No,
life?
there's no free trial. You just pick one.
I'd have to do the chimpanzee or.
I would do the chimpanzee.
Yeah.
Actually, there was more to it, Alex, wasn't it? Like, you get to have weapons on each hand.
You get to choose weapons.
You get to choose weapons
Oh.
for the chimpanzee.
Oh, I want that. Yeah.
But no guns.
Oh,
I
still,
think
like,
there are no
the
guns.
argument that it's like people... Actually, I'm curious, whoever's watching, let us know whatever you think.
Yeah,
The
leave it in
answer.
the
Chimpanzees
comments.
to murder you.
But no, because
To mutilate you.
if you have a sharp a sword or something, there's
Has
no
to be
way
long.
that the chimpanzee is going to
It ain't
reach
gonna
you.
care about no sword. It's going
Yeah.
to maul you.
It likes close combat.
But you ever fought
How
a
do
chicken?
you know?
Bro.
You ever fought a chimpanzee?
I've
Birds
seen.
are, birds are mean, bro.
I've seen the Rock movie when
They're
he.
territorial.
Okay. Well, that's my question. I don't know what people say. What's Ryan's? I said Ryan said something.
Ryan said pog. He said that like a while
Did you
ago.
get the last dab?
What does that mean, Josiah?
It's from
What do you say? What is it?
Hot Ones.
Did you get
The last
dab?
Hot Ones. The last hot sauce is called the last dab.
Oh.
I
No.
mean, if people like this, we'll probably like. I'm actually down to do something like the show Hot. We can't say it. I don't know how monetized.
I'm pretty sure I already said it. So
Are we making money off this?
Not anymore.
Is that monetized?
Anyways, I would do chimpanzee. Will, you would do chicken?
no chimpanzee. If
That's
I get
what I'm saying.
weapons,
What do you?
I'm chimpanzee.
Okay. Will, in this
feathers.
life, you look like
You'll die.
you look like a thug on the stream. Will.
Look,
Why?
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just your Levi or denim jacket. Anyways, moving on to some interesting conversations. More questions for you guys watching. Later on, actually, we're gonna have a devotional video by Ryan, who we're continuing our series through First Peter, but today it looks a little different because we're on a live stream. So Ryan sent in a little devotional video. We're gonna show it later. And then we're going to have our Q&A at the very end. I don't think this will be a very long stream unless you guys ask really good questions. My hope is that you guys ask me a question and we will try to answer that question, me specifically when I'm eating all these hot sauces. So if you have any fun questions or any interesting questions, go ahead and ask them now. And Carson, my moderator, is going to, weed them out and we'll talk about them later. But first, Alex, can we go to that first announcement and then we'll move on to the next thing. Mud Bowl's coming back. August
Almost.
10th. August 10th, 2022.
Hey, it's day before my birthday.
What?
Day before my
Oh,
birthday.
day before. I thought it was on your birthday. Yeah, it's a birthday gift. It's 2 years actually that we missed Mud Bowl, and this year you can record this and tag me. This will be the biggest Mud Bowl we've ever seen.
The biggest.
2022. We're gonna have a lot. Actually, the year we were supposed to have it, we had a lot of like really crazy things that were gonna happen, but we just couldn't have it because of COVID. So this year's gonna be a lot of fun, and I look forward to it. It's just a great birthday present for Will. So let's move on. It's fun conversations. Will,
Mm-hmm.
do you think this is a really deep question? So get ready. Do you think cereal is soup?
Cereal, no, because cereal is cold and most soups are warm. Correct? Like I don't think there's any cold soup.
Is that a fact?
I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like I don't.
Nothing's coming to the top of my brain.
I don't know the criteria, like the facts of what makes this thing a soup.
Also, there's no vegetables in cereal. I feel like there has to be vegetables.
That's true. Frosted mini wheat. Well, there's
Is
wheat.
that a-
Well, there's wheat in like every.
Is wheat a vegetable? That's the question.
I'd say so.
I've heard this argument many times, and I've never heard anyone say it's. I've never heard of a cold soup, and that may be the argument to debunk this. I've never.
Like
heard
I
of-
don't. I mean, you can eat soup
Can't
cold.
eat
It's cold soup.
It'd just be awkward. I feel like.
I think that may be it. If it's made cold, can it really be a soup? You said you got one. What is it?
It's called gazpacho. It's a cold soup.
Gazpacho.
Never heard of it.
that one.
Gazpacho.
It's irrelevant.
Well,
It's not soup.
what's definition of a soup?
Um,
Just type in soup definition.
I don't know. I that's a good one. You got me. You got anything? Sounds like we're moving on. All right, next one. This one's a doozy. This one's for you, Carson.
Oh, let's go.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not?
I'm gonna say yes.
Why?
Because it's just a thing of meat between two pieces of bread.
It's a thing of meat. That's what it is.
That sounds like a sandwich to me. I mean,
So anything that has meat in between two pieces of bread is a sandwich?
yes. Well, it's not
Put
two.
my hand-
Actually, it's not two pieces of bread though. It's one.
Okay.
Dang.
So Alex looked up cold soups, and all the examples are really bizarre soups that should not be soups. Spicy watermelon soup. That's
That's
prefer-
like it's
that's,
a soup, but is it really?
That's preferred cold, I suppose.
Right.
Yellow tomato, didn't know, and corn. I don't know. Like I don't know why you.
Corn, just corn.
That's what it says.
Can you find me a plate? We're gonna need a plate for this.
Here you go.
In the snack bar. All right. Alex, would you mind scooching to your left so I can actually see the screen? Or to the right, whichever one's easier. But somewhere I can see what we're doing, because I don't know what we're doing. I can't see what we're doing.
Can you see now?
I can see now. Thank you. For you guys online, think about this one and comment below. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing? What is something everyone looks stupid doing? I'll go ahead and answer first. Flossing. I
Like
think-
the dance or the.
Oh, I have a good one.
I think both. Like, imagine flossing, but if you didn't have the floss. Like,
Yeah.
how dumb do you look in your mirror? Or the dance, too, looks pretty ridiculous. but just, you're like in your mirror, looking at these and just putting stuff in your mouth. I think you look pretty dumb. Well, what do you got?
Opening the door for somebody. It's just the most awkward. Like, what do you do? Just like like when they walk up, like the timing has to be perfect for it not to be awkward.
Yeah, because then if they're far away, you're just holding the door there and
You're just like standing there.
for like 30
And-
seconds.
And if it's too early, then it's like you rush it and you're like kind of hurrying them in. But like I don't know.
You know what happens to me all the time at Johnny's? At Johnny's is
Yeah.
I open the door for someone and they go in through the other door. Why? Like I, you can tell I'm holding it open for them, and they just use the other one, and I'm just like, okay, thanks, Bedford, you know. Anyway, so you said opening the door, I said flossing.
There's a crispy noise on the mic. I just want to say
Casey,
This?
Casey
Yeah.
Boy
Oh,
27 says Fortnite. Laughing face,
that.
slapping
It's
face.
snap.
Yeah, that's Jackson.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Any Fortnite reference, Jackson's like Fortnite. Okay. You got something, Carson?
Yeah, I've heard this one, and now that I think about it, I agree. It's chasing after a ping pong ball, like after it bounces off the table.
That's true.
Like, and it's just bouncing away, and you have to like run after it. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like everyone's watching me in that moment.
I feel like tying your shoes bad too, in
Yeah.
public. You gotta get.
I agree.
You feel so vulnerable.
So what's something that's happened to you that I was talking about this with Brittany last night? Like, what's an embarrassing story you have? Like, she shared an embarrassing story that happened to her that was pretty embarrassing. So I shared the story myself. I shared the story about how when I was a sophomore, there was like the summer program at San Diego State University, and it was like a really big summer program, and it was for like, you know, the top students. So I went to that summer school, and my class left early for some reason. So I walked out to the center of the courtyard, and I'm sitting there, and I'm a sophomore, and I'm thinking like I'm the coolest guy out here, and all the classes release, the bell rings, and there's like hundreds of students coming into this courtyard, and I'm just trying to just like sit there, look tough, you know, because the girls are there, and then suddenly I just feel like a smack in the back of my head, and I'm like, well, that was no one, and I realized, like, I looked up and there was a tree above me, and I'm like, a bird just pooped on me.
Oh my.
Oh.
Like a fat splat, like ASMR, flat splat, and everyone was coming around. I was just like, so I just kept it cool, and I was just like, just like scratching my head. And I wiped the poop on my hand, and then I pretended like I was gonna tie my shoes, and I wiped it on the grass,
That's
and then
disgusting.
just walked out like, nothing happened. And I guess it was embarrassing for me because no one knew. Now you guys know, I guess, but.
Did you get it
But-
all off in that one wipe?
I got it on one solid wipe and just wiped it on the
That's a
grass.
solid poop.
It was a fat poop. Like, kudos to whatever that was. It got me. Sometimes I wonder if birds are like trying to hit people on purpose. Like, hey, check this out, you know.
The trolling.
So, anything embarrassing happen to you, Will?
Like ever?
You got an embarrassing story? You're just a cool guy. Nothing
No.
embarrassing happened.
When I broke my nose playing baseball, I was pretty embarrassing because it was my fault, and you can't look cool when you broken your nose and you can't talk and you're like trying to looking up, trying to get the bleeding to stop. And I remember it was like an important game too, and you trying to look cool because like your friends are there watching you. But like you break your nose and you have
Did
blood.
you cry?
No, I didn't cry, but like I was like mad because I was like, oh my gosh, I was
you
like an
bleeding?
idiot. And then my nose started swelling up, and I was like,
Did you bleed though?
oh yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty embarrassing.
I mean, but there was blood everywhere. You probably looked really manly, like tough, you know, like, oh, you know.
I try to play it off, but I don't like blood. So as soon as I got in the dugout, I was like, give me a towel.
Has something like that happened to you? Like, embarrassing? Not broken something?
Like anything embarrassing?
Just, yeah.
7th grade, BMS 5K. I go super try hard. I'm in like 3rd place or something. I don't even know. And then I pass out right before the finish. And that's not even the embarrassing part. So I was sitting there for like 20 minutes while everyone else is passing me. And they're all finishing. And the nurse is right there and she's like, you need to sit up. And I was like, I can't sit up. And she's like, you need to sit up. And then it's like, all my friends are standing around me and they're like, you need to stand up. And I said, no. And she's like, and then one of my friends and the nurse pick me up and sit me up, and I puke everywhere. Like instantly. And I said, you shouldn't have picked me up, man.
I told you. Well, glad to know I'm not the only one embarrassing things happen.
Josiah said he's been pooped on before.
By a bird?
Please
I
say
hope-
by a bird.
In his hand. So
Please say by a bird.
I don't.
The fact that
Context.
he didn't say by a bird makes me wonder if it was another animal.
he said on his hand too.
So can you give me some more context,
Please
please?
say on your hand by what creature?
Cotton 4K.
Oh man. Okay. Let's move on.
He said, "Oh no."
Okay.
He said bird. He
He
said
said
bird.
bird.
Okay. Shit, I thought I was gonna have to cancel this song. All right, moving on. This is a simple one, very simple one. This is where I'll determine if you guys are my friends or not, and you watching online if you're psychopaths. Toilet paper, when you replace the roll, sheet going over or going under. If you say anything other than over, you're gonna get kicked out.
It's over 100%.
I don't know. I just whatever's quickest.
Do you ever change a toilet paper roll?
Yeah. Used to do it at work all the time.
He's probably that guy that puts it on top.
Yeah, I can, yeah. If I get lazy, I just,
Don't switch it out. Okay.
I don't see
What
why it
about
matter.
you guys online, let me know. Over, under. I think if it's under, I used to do it under.
It's just not
It's just-
convenient.
It's not as easy. I thought it was, but it's not as easy. Just a simple one. Just a simple question.
Carter says he blew a firework in his face.
Oh yeah, he told me that before. Awkward moment.
Like, lit it.
Oh, he was he was
held it?
lighting it. I think he was bending over lighting it, and then like it went early or something. And-
So like fireworks are a really big thing here in Bedford. Brittany obviously works at a pyrotechnics company, and I remember when I was in elementary school, this kid had a pocket full of cherry bombs. You guys know what that is, right?
yeah.
Cherry bomb.
Yeah.
He had a pocket full of cherry bombs, and he lit one and it didn't go off. So he just put it back in his pocket with the rest. And he keeps walking, and then they all go off. Like it goes
Yeah.
off, then they all explode in his pants, and his pants catch on fire. And where we live, there's like a lot of water ditches on the side for the fields. So he had to like jump in the ditch to put his pants out, and he had just this giant hole. He had to get skin removed from his butt, skin graft to his leg because he lost so much skin.
He should have had fire spread off.
And
He should have turned fire spread off.
What's that?
My mic
Oh,
cracked.
I should have figured. So fireworks are dangerous. Try not to.
Ryan says they both have their upsides, but over. No, they both don't have their upsides.
What's the upside to
Yeah,
under?
there's no upside.
I don't.
I feel like if you pull when it's under, it's just gonna. You ever like pull toilet paper and it doesn't rip, and you just like pull
Yep.
like 20 feet of toilet paper.
Yeah.
You never done that?
No.
I feel like because I don't like rip it with my hands. I grab the toilet paper and I like pull it fast.
No, I get.
I've
I
done
go,
that, but I don't do it.
You don't do that?
Not anymore
That's
because
such a life
because it
hack.
doesn't work. It just pulls
Well,
it
I
off.
do all the time. Just switch it out. Well, sometimes it doesn't rip, and it's just like, and it just flies all the way across the room. Like, dang it! All right,
Never
that's
done
enough
that.
toilet paper talk. Moving on, next question. But we'll have a few more before we do the devotional with Ryan. This one's a random one. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
an elephant.
An elephant.
At least 3.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
How many chickens does it take to kill an elephant?
I think it would for sure be enough to take over the whole body, because I don't think chickens can just peck at elephant. It's elephant skin.
I feel like it.
Yeah, they got tough skin. I think.
What's the surface area of an average elephant?
Look it up. That's what you're here for.
I don't know really.
What's the surface area of an elephant?
What?
At least 3 cubic feet.
That's facts.
I found this on the web.
This doesn't really help. I don't know. This may be. I don't know why I thought
chicken-
this question. I think just a lot.
Well, what if they like overheat the elephant? They
It's
don't-
like swarm it.
Yeah. Like that's the only way I feel like a
You're
chicken.
being like way too logistic. Like
Well-
overheat. Like what if they drink all his water? And
No,
literally
like,
hide
they-
it in 6 weeks?
That's what bees do. Bees do that to like hornets.
Yeah, like warm them up and then they just
surround
die.
them and cook them alive.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah. I don't know where I
They
read.
swarm them and like buzz around them and heat them up till they cook them alive.
They swarm and heat them. Okay.
RW says 5,000 chickens. I assume that's chickens. It just said 5,000, but I assume.
Who's RW?
I don't know. It's not Ryan.
It's not Ryan Wright, or it's his other account. Are you watching on 2 accounts to give us more views? Attaboy. All right. I guess that's a good answer. Overheat the elephant. That's
Didn't think of that.
kind of uncalled for. Maybe we should ask the elephant, would you rather fight a chicken every time you open the door of the car or a chimpanzee once a year? Okay, another one. Maybe the last one. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Peanut sauce.
Peanut sauce?
Peanut cream.
No.
I don't like either of these names for obvious reasons.
I don't know.
Well,
Something puree.
Nutella.
Nutella?
Nutella? Nah.
Carson. Oh, Carson
Oh.
Wheelock. Nice.
Okay.
If it wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called? Nothing? I picked you guys and thought you guys were the wittiest.
Peanut margarine.
And you had COVID. Peanut margarine, okay.
Peanut jam.
Is it salted?
Carter
Okay.
just said peanut jam right when you said that.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a little suspicious. Maybe it's just Will.
Peanut paste.
Peanuts liquefied.
Okay. Peanut paste. I like that one the best. Good job, Josiah.
Oh, it's alliteration too. BP.
Stop it. It's just too easy to make those jokes nowadays. You
I
know?
didn't even mean to. That was
Just dirty minds.
Casey Boy 27 says peanut foam.
just.
I don't want to. You're in a peanut foam and jelly sandwich. Like that doesn't sound good. All right, I said that was the last one, but this is really the last one. Last one, and then we're gonna move on to the video devotional with Ryan. It's a quick devotional. What is something that is really popular now, but in 5 years everyone will look back and be embarrassed by it? What is something that we do now that in 5 years we're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we did that? Playing Fortnite would be it for me.
I feel like that's already went.
It's already embarrassing.
Yeah.
In 5 years, even more. So I can't believe I
It's just
spent.
embarrassing because you're bad at it.
I don't think I'm bad at it though.
Because you are bad at it.
I don't think I'm bad at it.
You're terrible.
I am on the live
You were
streams.
fighting NPCs.
I've won games on the live stream.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it's not that hard of a game. It's just not good.
What was the question again?
What's something that we do now that in 5 years we're gonna regret doing, or we're gonna be embarrassed that we did it?
NFTs.
I'm gonna
If
be
you don't know what
honest.
an NFT is, it's like a digital, it's an image that's on, you can buy it online and it's worth a lot of money. So a lot of people right now are buying NFTs and putting like all their life savings and just spending a lot of money buying these images of, they're just chimps, right?
No, there's
some
different
some
ones.
of them, there's all kinds of.
I saw this one guy. He as a joke, he made himself an NFT, and he made himself a millionaire.
So
How
like,
does that?
because it's like you determine what the worth of something is. So like you want this to be worth this much, and there's a buzz around it, and then it happens. You make money, but like you may lose that money. The reason NFTs are a problem is because you may put a lot of money in and it'll lose. Like if you look into stocks, like the Dogecoin thing, Elon Musk tweeted about it, and he said something about Dogecoin, so then it just went up in price just because he tweeted. So to me, that shows like culture has a lot of influence on like what something is. So like NFTs, any type of cryptocurrency, or even just talking about God, period. It's like the culture influences a lot of those things, and it's dangerous. I wouldn't buy an NFT just because if something's worth 100,000 today and tomorrow someone changes their mind, and then you lose all your money. We'll talk a little bit more about that after when we do the hot sauce thing. So we'll get into like the spiritual conversations. Let's talk about spiritual NFTs. Spiritual investments.
Oh,
That's a
that.
good one. But
How much would a Jesus NFT sell for?
You know what, Carson? That's a good idea.
oh, I know, 30 pieces of silver. Oh, get it? Judas betrayed him.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. On that note, we're gonna move on to Ryan's devotional on 1 Peter.
I'm going to be giving a quick devotion over 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 3 through 9. I want to start off by saying that these verses together are collectively trying to explain to us why seeing is not actually the same as believing. If we see something, then there's no faith involved with that thing. It's there. It's a fact. It is 100% certain in your mind. You've seen something, therefore there's no faith involved. If there's no faith involved, then what would Christianity be? Paul is telling us that we have to know in our hearts rather than see with our eyes that Jesus is the Son of God. He came down earth in the form of a human, and he died on the cross to save us from our sins. But if we were to see stuff, if God was to give us signs every day, he does. He gives us little signs, like you'll pray to him and he will usually grant that prayer, maybe not in the way that we expect it, but he will grant it in some way. But he's not just gonna show up right in front of your face, because then there's no faith involved with it. Then it is a lot less faith involved. I'm sure there would still be many people that don't believe it if God showed up in front of their face, because we're stupid, we're idiots. The one verse that really stuck out to me was verse 7. These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. Our relationship with God is worth more than anything this world has to offer. Gold even perishes, but our souls do not perish. We either go to heaven or hell. So that is much more valuable of a decision to make than anything this world has to offer ever. In verse 3, it talks a little bit about hope, and that there's really no reason we shouldn't be hopeful in what we're doing. Peter firsthand had Jesus by his side. He knows the ins and outs. I would listen to this man. We should be hopeful in all we do, because at the end of the day, nothing really matters in this world besides your relationship with God. We should have hope that Jesus did come to earth to save us, and that he will return one day. Until then, we just have to live our lives, make as many disciples as we can, and follow his word.
Oh, we're back.
We're back. Was he done?
No, I don't think it was.
Oh, shoot. Well, if you go back to it, it'll be the whole thing. Sorry, Ryan.
He's about to get to his main point.
He was about to say, and finally, my main point is, well,
That's kind of honestly what it is.
no, it finished. It finished. Yeah, I saw it here. Anyways, thank you, Ryan, for the devotion. I couldn't hear, that's why I didn't know if it was over or not. Something I wanted to point out, we all wanted to point out, we had like 10 people drop from the live stream as soon as the devotional happened. What's up with that?
Let's do the math.
Let's do the math on what?
I think 44% decrease.
Bro.
11
Ryan, it's not you. We just live in a generation of people, in a generation where we just want like the fun entertainment. If any of you are coming back, some of you are coming back.
We're back to
So,
6.
I'm
We're
just
back
saying,
to 16.
I'm just saying, some of you left when we started talking about Jesus, and I know we're having a lot of fun here, but you can't be doing that.
For all those people that left and came back, I'm praying for you.
We don't know who you are, but
Oh, we went back down to 14.
so they left. They're like, fine, we're leaving. Well, we're doing this for fun. I mean, really, it is meant to be like something fun we do. It's not meant to be youth group, so maybe I shouldn't give you guys such a hard time. But it's meant to just give us something to do on a Sunday night instead of coming to youth group. So I can't give you guys that hard of a time. I'm getting the chicken nuggets heated so that we're moving on to the main portion of the night. But before that, while they're coming back, I had a comment submitted. You thought you'd escape Amanda Thomas, but you didn't. She texted Alex and said that something that we will be embarrassed about in 5 years is wearing Crocs. And I'm here to declare that will not be true. Crocs.
They said that 5 years ago.
That's true. They said that 5 years ago.
That was true when they came out.
Crocs will stand the test of time.
Crocs will. Didn't they go back? Didn't they go out of business and come back because people wanted them that?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, Crocs will stand the test of time. When Jesus comes back, he may be wearing. No, I can't say that. I can't say that on the. Let's move this over here. All right. I'm just gonna jump in. There's nothing else. There's nothing else for me to do. I'm gonna jump in. We're doing. I'm already nervous. We are going to. I am going to try these hot sauces while you guys ask questions. We already have some questions in. Carson's gonna ask them. I'm gonna. There's a fry in here.
Oh, I got fries.
Oh, you got fry? Okay. I was like, that's kind of gross. there's a toenail in here. No. Carson's gonna ask questions. If you guys want to ask questions about anything, it can be deep, and we'll go deep. We'll talk about important stuff. It can be funny. I'm trying this out. I've never done this. We had a video on YouTube. Actually, you can go check it on our YouTube page. That Cooper, Houston, and Thomas did. Shout out to you guys. We got the hottest sauce from Buffalo Wings and Rings, and they determined that it was not that hot at all. They were 3 middle schoolers at the time. David Bigelow, shout out. Thank you, man.
So,
Guys, love it.
So we're gonna do this. What are you laughing at?
Nothing?
Okay.
Maybe.
First one, well, actually, I have P.F. Chang's hot sauce level. It's level 4 out of 5. I don't know if they make hot sauce, really hot sauce. It's the hottest that they had to offer here. They have the Yucateco. This one is XX extra hot. So that would lead me to believe that it's very hot.
I'm gonna guess that one's the hottest.
It's a Mayan recipe. Okay. We got El Botanero hot sauce, which means in Spanish, a guy who likes to snack. I'm going to start with this one because I'm going to guess this one's not that hot. Then we have Herdes avocado sauce.
I feel like that wouldn't be that.
I feel like this one may be...
That's probably like.
But I've
Yeah.
had some really hot avocado sauce.
Just walk.
Depends who makes it. My grandma's made avocado sauce that, man, painful in, painful out. You know what I'm saying? I won't describe it more. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one.
Jackson asked a question and he redacted it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. So avocado sauce. Here we go.
Why is it so liquidy?
It's a sauce. What you think? Is it chunky avocado or something?
No, it's just nothing.
All right.
I'm gonna get a whiff of this.
Make sure that you have you have a question ready, or if someone has a question ready.
Make sure you ask questions if you have them.
I'm just delaying this because I don't want to do this, but I guess we'll just get started. It may be nothing. It's probably nothing. First question. I'm gonna dab it real good.
Josiah has asked if he should call you to tease you. No,
No, I won't answer.
you should not.
Carson, first question.
What is your favorite or first memory of youth group?
Chicken nuggets are pretty good.
That was not the question.
Honestly, that's some really good.
I can
salsa.
smell it from here.
Oh my gosh, that's really good. It's not hot. It's maybe hot to you guys.
That might
I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but just based on pigmentation, and maybe you guys aren't into hot stuff. My favorite memory of youth group, I enjoy our retreats, like the winter retreat specifically. This last one actually was pretty fun. We did a winter retreat last weekend, and we all got COVID. That's something we'll never forget.
Cut the camera.
But we went to an aquarium, the Creation Museum. We hung out a lot at the cabin. I like those type of times. I'd say the retreats are probably like the best times I have hanging out with you guys. What about you guys? Now you said youth group. I mean, does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I love it when there's no like phones or even when I don't have to teach. But we're just like hanging out. We're in a cabin. We're goofing around, talking. Like that's what I enjoy. So that's me. What about you?
I'm gonna go with my first memory because it's too hard for me to pick a favorite. I remember in like 6th grade, I used to come up here and I didn't talk to anyone because I was terrified because everyone was so big and I was just a tiny 6th grader, and I actually hated coming. I just went because.
Wait, was I here?
No, it was, but I mean, it wasn't Chris's fault.
No.
I just hated.
Yeah.
I just hated being here because I didn't talk to anybody. And then we used to have small group in here, and this was the bar area instead of Gabe's office.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
Wait,
that.
you
I
guys
used to
sold alcohol here?
I led that small group.
Coffee bar.
yeah, Alex led that small group. I used to sit in that corner right over there where Alex is and not say a word.
You, Camden, neither one.
Hmm.
You just sat there, and Will. You just sat there in fear.
I think I remember that.
Yeah,
Well,
Camden wore his Shawswick Letterman like every week.
yeah, I remember that.
so what changed? What changed that? Like made you go from like coming to youth group and not wanting to talk to people to?
I think you just grow up.
What do you mean?
Honestly, like mentally, physically, like, and you come friends with everybody that's here.
Yeah.
So like you don't feel like I'm not like an outcast, but
Sure.
like you're more comfortable.
Okay. What do you think?
I feel like I worked pretty hard to get to know people in this youth group and like become friends with them. and just be more friendly with the people here and not talk to them.
And also when you start knowing the leaders, like knowing
Yeah.
like as friends, then it's easier to talk.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if, sadly, like at a lot of youth groups, like if you go to a youth group and it doesn't really work out for you, if you just never really made a connection between like the people there or the leaders and you just feel like you're by yourself, like, I mean, were you forced to keep coming by your parents? Is that why you kept coming even though you hated it?
I mean,
feel
I
like
wasn't forced,
Okay.
but like,
sometimes people come for a little bit and they're like, okay, I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just not going to go back. And sometimes, like, if your parents make you go, or your family or your friends kind of make you stick it out, you'll eventually meet someone. But something we're really trying hard at our youth group is to make it so that, like, as soon as you start going, hopefully you start connecting with people. Because if not, then it's gonna be pretty tough to, like, who wants to go to a room and sit somewhere where you don't know anyone and then do worship? And what if you're new to it and everyone's like raising their hands, the room's dark, and you're just like, what's going on here, you know? So if you don't know anyone, well, yeah, of course it's going to be intimidating. But having a friend or hopefully our leaders or you guys, you know, make those connections. And
I feel like having older friends, because like Peyton and Kane, Brendan, they were all my age when I first started coming. And if you become friends with them, I feel like, or not friends, but like getting to know them, you feel like more included.
right. And that makes all the difference, is having like older people like bring you up, or I don't know, introduce you to others or something like that. Okay, that was a good one. That one was not, the hot sauce was not bad. That was a good question, good topic. Let's move on to the next one. You can move back, Alex. I meant like move it back more often. Sometimes Will is talking and it's just like stuck on us, and I'm just like, all right. Next one, El Botanero, the snacker dude, the snacker guy. Well, Botanera, it's a female. Females can snack too, I guess. All right. I'm not that intimidated by these. I'm gonna keep moving this over. I'm not that intimidated by these first two. Let's try this one. Smell. Not that bad. Taste. Next question.
Looks sweet.
my mom is wondering where your water is. First of all, hi, Mom. Second of all, he has a drink. It's just
Shout out
It's off camera.
to Melissa Kelly.
Okay, next question. Favorite book of the Bible and why?
That one's not bad at all. Oh, look, it has a heatness level here.
Is it like in Scoville?
It says it's hot. It says it's in between hot and extra hot. I will say to that, as you youngsters say, that's a cap. That was not hot at all. That was less hot than the avocado sauce. That was nothing. It was like ketchup. What's your question?
Favorite book of the Bible and why?
Favorite book of the Bible and why? You think I'd know this, but I just like them all so much.
This is an opinion. How would you know it? It's ever changing.
Well, you would. It doesn't have to be ever changing. Some people will always say it's the Book of John. What's your favorite book of the Bible?
I mean,
See, he doesn't even know.
I'm gonna say Romans, because Paul's just like setting it all up, you know. The bang.
He did good in that one. I respect him for that
What
one.
about you, Will?
I like Genesis, you know, like nice base for the, and I like
Base.
Ecclesiastes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty deep and pensive.
Well, I've been reading through it, and I like the backstory behind it, because if
Yeah.
you just read it for what it is, it's
Right.
depressing.
But if you read the books of First, Second Kings, Chronicles, Psalms, Proverbs, if you like reading up to
Yeah.
it, it makes a lot of sense. It's actually
'Cause
way more interesting when you know all that.
I remember like a few months ago, I like turned to it, and I was like, "What the heck? Like this is so sad. What's the point?" And then
Right.
yeah.
Still sad, but then I would say Proverbs is mine. There was many years in my life where I would read Proverbs every day. So I would read a proverb a day. So if it was like January 7th, I'd read the 7th. If there was a 14th, I'd read the 14th proverb. I'd read a proverb every day. And Proverbs is a book that has a lot of wisdom. It's like a lot of snippets. It's like you read one proverb and there's a lot of different things there. You think it doesn't kind of match. and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the chapters just have like 3 different themes or something. But it's a really good book, and I would read it every morning, and I feel like it would give me practical wisdom. And many times, it's so crazy when the Bible does this that like something would happen in my day, and like I would have read about it that morning when it talks to you about, you know, not lashing out in anger, and then that day something happens that I'm about to blow up, and it's like, oh shoot, I just read to like listen, to not be angry, you know. So that happens a lot with Proverbs. So I enjoy it because of that. So I would say that's my favorite book of the Bible. Next question.
Josiah says his favorite book is Job.
Who's Joe? Okay.
That was a question, actually. Someone typed in.
Yeah, somebody
Oh, really?
did say that.
Oh.
Kyle. Thank you, Kyle.
Bro.
Who's Joe? Maybe for the next video, see Carson says eat a ghost pepper. For the next video, maybe I'll for sure do like hot sauces, because this so far.
I mean,
I feel like the bigger the
so far these are really tasty sauces. Sorry, really really tasty, but just not hot. Not what I was looking for. But nevertheless,
I went to the most ethnically, you know, place around here.
IGA.
yeah. Okay.
Also,
next.
when you're asking the most non-ethnically person to go out. And
I
buy
did ask one of the whitest guys I know to buy me hot sauces, so that was on me. Next up is P.F. Chang's Korean style gochujang hot sauce. 4 out of 5 peppers.
Sounds fancy.
It sounds fancy, but is it?
I don't know.
You know?
I thought Carson was trying them too.
No.
You want to try some?
No,
He said no.
Let's
really
try this
quick.
one together.
That one?
That one, yeah.
Okay.
Because the other 2 aren't.
I don't know how this is gonna go.
All right, so ask the question first, and then we dip.
What are the 3 most essential things in life?
Ooh. They're a little sweet.
It's not too bad.
It's all right.
Not hot.
Did you lose your taste with COVID? Okay, me neither. This would be such a cool setup if I couldn't taste anyways, and that we were eating hot sauce. I'm like, I couldn't even tell. But this one's like sweet, kind of smoky. Have you ever had sriracha? No. I feel like this is kind of like a sriracha type thing. I think this is going to be the one. But anyways, what are the 3 most important things in life? Essential things in life?
Mm-hmm.
Disappointing. So far though, Alex, kudos, because these 3 are super tasty. I'm going to take these home. I'm going to enjoy with chicken, chips. Do you guys put hot sauce on your chips?
You're gonna put it on popcorn.
I put hot sauce on popcorn. I do.
Yes. Every
It's
time I come.
No,
home-
don't let it get soggy. Don't be gross. But like, I put hot sauce on. You know, I put hot sauce on everything.
I'm pretty patient.
I got a Taco Bell packet out in my truck if you want.
No, that one's. What'd you say?
I said I got a Taco Bell packet out in my truck.
No. All right. 3 most essential things in life. Here we go. I would say, not in any specific order, just thinking out loud. I would say having like a community of people around you is very important. Because you can have money, success, like things, a good job, like just you can have stuff, but if you don't have people around you to like enjoy life with, then it's like, what's the point? If you don't have community, if you have a lot of money but you have hardships in life and you have no one to talk to about it, like what's money gonna do for you? Money can make you happy temporarily, but having people around you is very important. So I would say community for sure. This is all assuming that God's like, I don't have to include God in this. Like obviously God is essential, but that's like assumed. So besides having God in my life, I would say community. I would say, I kind of want to be fun with it. I'd say like, dang, I want to get so shallow. I was gonna say like a good coffee setup, but I can't say that after I said the.
You started it off.
I started
strong.
way high.
Yeah.
I started really high. What do you got? You go.
You started me. I had something, and then you said that, and I was gonna say food, water, and Jesus.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so you're thinking like stuff, like
I mean, that's
talking
probably not
about-
what the question's asking.
no.
It depends on how you read it. Like physical or like.
but obviously, that's essential. Like,
I mean, if it's like essential physical needs, yeah, I would say food, water, the Bible,
Air.
air, earth. Water. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Maybe I just started away too. I think community is really important, and I think that having a Bible is important. Let's just kind of tone it down there. I think me having a physical, the Word of God to read helps. Like I said, the Proverbs thing that helps me a lot too. So trusting in the Word of God, having a solid community, and family. I'm not gonna put community with family. They're separate things. Like you need a community of people around you to support you and help you, but I think family is really, really important. Cue Vin Diesel memes. I think enjoying and cherishing your family. Like Gideon was just born, and Brittany and Gideon and I are spending so much more time together, and I'm just realizing how awesome it is to have a family. Yesterday, it was a Saturday. Gideon, I stayed in my recliner a lot of the day, and Gideon was just asleep on me while we were just watching Dragon Ball Super. Such a great show. Such a great show.
Never seen it.
Cannot stress that enough. Family, Bible, family, community. That's my thing. Do you have anything?
Not really. Not anything better than that. I mean, pretty much covers it.
Okay.
Will, you got anything?
No, not really.
That does not look good.
That looks dangerous.
Did you shake it?
This looks dangerous. I shook it, and
Right, so
look at this.
That looks like poopy.
Dang.
All right, that was on me.
You know in Nacho Libre when he makes that, the breakfast or the
Oh, yeah.
that's what that looks like.
It looks like that was on your neck.
Why can't we just have a salad?
All right, here we go. Last question. Maybe the hottest sauce. Maybe. But maybe not. All right. Go for it, Carson. I'm going to get it real good.
What are your biggest goals for 2022?
Oh, man. Here we go.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's like so bad.
Oh. Actually,
It's so-
it just smells. Maybe it's nothing.
Ugh. Looks like slime.
it does not look good.
I hope this was bad.
No, it's hot. Well, it's not too hot.
Does it taste good?
It's a hot. I can't breathe. It's a hot, but it's not like I can't think. I just
Flabbergasted.
they were all so easy. Now this one's like hot. Still tasty. Just extra hot. What was the question?
What are your biggest goals? for
It's not that bad.
2022?
It's just surprised me. My biggest goals for 2022. Man, I want youth group to be like a place where, yeah, we'll get in the Word and we're going to worship and we're going to learn a lot. But I want us to start changing the culture in our youth group where like people feel welcome, just like what we were talking about earlier. Or people don't just come and think, it was all right, but like I didn't meet anyone. Like I want this to be a place where people feel welcomed, that they feel that community, that I was talking about, that it feels like family. We say it all the time, like, oh, we're like family. This youth is our family, but it's like maybe people don't even feel that, or they think, oh, yeah, this is like family, but we don't act like it, or we don't. Why are you laughing at me?
No, I'm laughing at the comments. They want me to try that one.
I mean, it's not that bad. It just surprised me that maybe some of it.
You
went
got a
into my
lot
throat.
of it too, though.
I got a lot
Yeah,
of it. Too.
I'll try it.
Well, you go try it.
This isn't gonna end well, but
You want me to try it?
After
I'm just thirsty, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of soda.
I feel like Sprite would make it worse.
that one's cap.
we're only taking one bite. We're only taking one bite.
I'm gonna have some of this.
Yeah, that's spicy.
How much did you have?
Just a little bit. Huh? Yeah.
Okay, I'd die. I'd physically just. I sweat when I eat.
You getting red?
It's hot. It's hot.
I can
That's
never
my
catch
goal.
you before you talk.
That's not that bad.
My goal for
It's pretty
2022.
hot though.
You're done.
My goal for 2022 is just to make sure that youth group is a place where you feel welcomed and that you get to learn, but you also get to meet people and have fun. It's really hard to put that together in one night, but I think it's possible. And I think with all our leaders and all the stuff that we're trying to do this year, it'll be that a place where you can learn and have fun, find community, and hopefully we can do more of this fun stuff too, video stuff. What are you choking? You haven't even had anything.
No, reading Carter's comment.
What do you say?
Carson ate poopy.
I did call it poopy a second ago.
What does that mean? Oh, he ate poopy.
That doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't.
Every time I breathe,
I'll try a little more, just because I feel like I didn't have.
it's like on the tip of my tongue.
I didn't have enough pain. It's so good.
Toby says it's Will's turn.
I'll try it.
Come over here, big boy.
I made the screen go black for a minute.
Oh, did he step on a cable?
It's fine.
Which one is it?
It's the
Oh,
brownish
don't
one.
worry. I'll get you more.
That looks so disgusting.
Yeah, I know. It looks gross.
But it's so good, though. Trust us. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can smell it.
Do it, Wall.
Scoot lower so people can see your face, not just your
get
belly.
down here.
What do you think? It's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Oh, he's going for more.
I didn't think I got enough.
You keep
It's a little
going.
bit spicy, right? Or am I just pasty?
I think it's mid. Like, I think that bad.
Okay. Okay. I guess we're just wimps. I guess. You know what? Though you're just darker than I am. That's the problem. You know. Are you sure you're not Mexican?
Pretty sure I'm Native American.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's that for the hot sauces, and 3 of them, for the sake of them being hot, were not, but they were tasty, for sure. This one should have been the first one. If we were gonna do a video about spicy stuff, this is where we start, and then it gets just really hot after that. But what do you think?
Yeah. I probably should have started. Yeah.
This
Probably
is why I
should've
have
started
Carson.
You right. You right. You
You
right.
probably should have started with that one.
This is why I have
But
Carson.
then if you started with that one, then the rest would have just been like, you would have started too hot. And then,
I don't know why I had soda with this.
The Dr. Pepper does not. That makes it
yeah,
worse.
so I don't help.
It's like I'm burping and my mouth is hot now. Okay, well, it was still fun. I enjoyed having this conversation with you guys. I hope that you guys online got to enjoy at least a little bit. The whole purpose of this was just to give you something fun to watch, and because we couldn't have youth groups, our hope is that we can do some of these more often. Just not all of them will include hot sauce, because that was hot. You see, you're lying.
Well,
I saw you.
Dr. Pepper
You were like,
makes it.
it's such a lie.
It still burns for me.
It burns.
It ain't going away.
Not that bad, but bad enough. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. Do you guys have anything you want to add before we end the stream?
Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Merch link in bio.
If everything goes well, we are going to be able to meet for a youth group again next week. If for whatever reason it can't happen, we may be looking at something like this, but I think we will be fine. I don't know. It's a crazy world we live in. I remember 2 years ago when we said like, oh, just 2 weeks, see you in 2 weeks, and then so I know we're not going to go back to that, but
Okay, now it's getting worse. Like this.
and now I feel good. Okay. Yeah, that's all we got for this evening. Go chug some milk. Carson, we know you want to. There's some chunky
Nah.
old milk in the youth fridge. You can go have some of that.
That probably.
I'm good, man.
That's all we got. So thank you guys for joining us. We're going to sign out on a high note, and we're all going to go get some milk. Have a good night, and see you next week.